everything cannot be parked onto the police. I just feel sometimes we overreact. But you saw this, let me tell you, it's happened with me when I was a young girl on the street. Because there was no street light, I was coming back from tuition and it happened. The point is that I just think that there is no fear of God. These people must be walking those streets, must have noticed that women walk those streets and they come and try to grope you. I want to ask you, Mr. Parameshwara, who's erudite, who's educated, to say such big incidents happen in, such small incidents happen in big cities. This is rubbing salt on the wounds of women, sir. Mr. Rao.
The security of women is not a priority at all for the government. Only the security of VIPs is important. They will go, it all depends upon what kind of messaging and priorities you have. From this, it is very clear that the common people getting groped around, women, obviously the girl must be a hardworking woman, who must be a migrant from somewhere, working day and night and going home over there, and was refusing these unwelcome glances over there. And I know Parmeshwar as a minister, he is not arrogant, but very plain and stupid, I can only say that word. Very foolish to make such comments over there because it's very insensitive. And making the security of women priority is a policy of the government, which I don't think is visible anywhere. I'm sure Brinda is going to agree with me. And passing insensitive comments borders only on foolishness and stupidity over there. And giving routine instructions like I will tell commissioner to do this, and you have to be very strong and send a message to the women that they are safe, and also to the perpetrators that they cannot get away with this, and also to the police that this cannot be tolerated. So that message is absolutely lacking from the Home Minister.
Absolutely, and let me get Brinda Adige on the line. Brinda Adige, I am accepting maybe. We cannot expect no incident. But this is 2 a.m. Maybe they're walking, maybe they're doing nothing, they're just gossiping. You and I can go for a walk. I pay taxes, this is not a crime. Don't you think that it is very clearly that there is absolute with brazenness and impunity? Look at him, he comes so close to her and then touches her and then runs off. He knows exactly the escape route as well. Whatever little crime novels or shows I've watched, it's like criminals, they always mark their territory. The Home Minister says such incidents happen, we will tell the police. Look at the attitude, no? Theek hai, chalta hai type of attitude.
Security and safety of women across India is not a priority to any politician or, for that matter, any government. Placing that on record, let us now move forward to say an elected representative who has to keep citizens first, making such a callous statement is unacceptable. You cannot trivialize this as something happening in big cities. And like you mentioned, Sudha, it dare not happen in small cities or towns or villages. It is not supposed to happen. That is why we pay our taxes to the government servants, to the bureaucrats, and of course to the elected representatives. So why are you not doing your job? Now, there are tons of money that has been spent on CCTV cameras under the Nirbhaya scheme. Are these cameras being monitored? One question. Next, if your police sit only in Hoysala vans and cars and go around the main roads, is there any fear of law that may be instilled in the sexual predators and the perpetrators who are there on the streets? 3, what has the court done to fast track cases that come before them to instill that fear of law and say that there is sure, certain, swift punishment that will be meted out in these cases? They take these cases for years together. So which woman is going to come forward and file the case? Police rarely take these cases seriously. And if elected representative, the Home Minister of my state, is making a statement like that, it only emboldens these perpetrators.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
that is the
he himself spoke like that.
Yeah, exactly.